Hey guys, Julie G here. I am going to answer a question that I get asked quite often, specifically about my shooting rig and how I set up my Safariland holster for competition. Let's just jump right into it. So I use Safariland. I've been a team member of Team Safariland for, forever. This belt is very old. It has been very well used, and it is a testament to Safariland quality because it is pretty beat up and it is still running like a champ. Love it. I use the ELS Belt system. That allows me to make all sorts of attachments, and specifically today I want to talk about the holster and how I've set up the quick lock fork and receiver system so that I can set up my rig to be exactly the way I want it to. So you'll notice that on the ELS belt there's a bunch of holes, and these holes are in place so that you can basically screw on a whole bunch of different attachments. And one of the types of attachments you can place on there is this quick lock receiver, and that allows you to put a lot of heavier gear, a gun holster, that sort of thing. I have mine set up at a little bit of an angle. The only other modification that you may see on here is there's a good bit of material that has been expertly relieved from the top edge of this quick lock. That is my expert Dremel skills right there. Yeah, don't look at that so much. But it's important for me to be able to cut away that little bump, that little ridge. It just makes it easier, faster, better draw. After that, I use a 5198 holster. Standard holster, nothing crazy, no bells or whistles other than the stock one. And I have it attached to the HDA, the holster drop adapter. This is basically a long skinny plate that you can attach to the back of this holster that I have in turn attached to the quick lock fork. And that has allowed me to create a drop effect. Now in a lot of shooting sports, you can have a drop and an offset. For me, I want to keep the gun as straight up and down as possible because that allows me to have the fastest draw. But everybody's body type is different, and you may need a little bit more offset or maybe a little less offset. That is where the beauty of this HDA kit really comes in, because if you buy the kit, you can also get these little T adapter things that really help you get more offset. For me, just the adapter is enough. So I attach it to that quick lock fork, and that just slips right in like so. Super easy, super fast. And the really neat thing about the way this is set up is this is my M&P holster, but when I want to switch out to Performance Center 1911, bam, I just switch out that holster for my 1911 version, and I'm good to go. Now, here's the thing when you're setting up your holster. Plan a little bit of time. This is not something that you just whip up. This system may not be just right for you. If you have a feeling that you're going to need a whole lot more offset than just this, you may want to explore the USPSA kit from Safariland. This gives you the option of really making a lot of cant and adjustment changes, and it's really, really useful for people who have different concerns and different body types. For me, I can't use that one because it actually sets the gun too far away from my body, making it illegal in some shooting sports. There's a 2-inch rule. So I like the HDA kit set up with the 5198 and the quick lock fork and receiver system on the ELS belt. It is a little bit like alphabet soup. I ain't lying. But yeah, it works really, really well. And as you can see, when you place a firearm in there, this is how it looks. The gun is pretty much straight up and down, and that is exactly the way I like it. You'll also notice that the heel of the butt of the gun is above the top of the belt, this part right here. And that's important because a lot of the sports have a very specific rule about that. You can't go full Wyatt Earp gunslinger mode with the gun on your thigh. Although you really would look cool, it's not legal. So keep that in mind. One of the things you want to do when you're setting up your holster to find that sweet spot is go ahead and do some dry fire draws into a mirror. And if you see a lot of holster movement, if you see it flapping around as you're trying to draw, yeah, you're fighting it. And if you're fighting the holster, that means it's a little bit slow. You're going to be slower because of that friction, and you're not really getting the optimal draw that you're looking for. All of the links and all of the information to all of the gear, equipment, and parts that I have been listing in this video will be found in the description box below. Go ahead and give me a comment in the comment section below whether you use Safariland, whether you use a rig like this to compete in the shooting sports, or if you're interested in getting started. Basically anything goes. And I will select randomly 10 lucky winners to receive a 40% off coupon to be used at holsters.com. Restrictions apply, all of that yada yada. Check the description box, but it's a really, really cool offer and option for you to get a great discount on an awesome rig. So check it out. Let me know what you think of this video. Give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and as always, be safe and have fun.